Yeah. Commentary box will be very, very exciting. I can already have a sense of it the whole day. We'll try to bring in more stories, the ones we can tell on air only.
Oh my God.
Harishankar Shah bowled his first over. It was a maiden. On to his second now.
These two taking their time to getting settled in. Mustafa on 15, Alishan on 18. Current run rate 3.14. Projected score with this run rate is around 160. But probably UAE team will need a lot more than that. Make a competitive match out of this. Can see Hari getting some turn there. Probably the moisture in the wicket. The ball gripping a bit. He has that ball which goes away from the bat as well.
It goes on the air this time, in the air. Has plenty in the ball to go all the way to the boundary. Much needed boundary this for Ali Shan. He had to break that shackle.
With the fielder up in the 30-yard circle in the offside. It's a good option to take and executed pretty nicely for a boundary. Sharafu looking good here. Needs to carry on for the UAE team if they want to put a good score, and it's looking good too.
Sharad, meanwhile, we talk about evolution of the game. Sometimes we do not talk enough about the evolution of commentary as well. Commentary in the 90s or before 90s used to be so much more about informing the audience, inspired by radio commentary, Richard Benoit and all. You had to tell the audience, this is gone for a boundary, this is gone for everything. Now the game has become such, the cameras, the broadcasting has become of that quality that you don't have to explain much. It's been more about storytelling, isn't it?
Very, very rightly pointed out, Sachin. Still remember in our uncles saying, in our dad's generation, people saying they used to have that transmitter in their shoulders and they used to have, like they used to go for a
In
walk.
fact, 2007 CV series, I was, Prith and me, we come from the same batch. So I was at my hostel probably, yeah. And then my friend got a small radio because we were not allowed, no cell phones then, and TV was not there. So we listened the whole match on radio. So that was my only experience of listening to a cricket match.
Exactly. Those were the days in the past, but now the visuals by the broadcasting team so much clearer, gives you the whole picture actually. You don't have to speak much as well. And it's end of 19 overs. Nepal are 64 for, sorry, UAE are 64 for 3.
Lalit Rajbangsi will continue from the Chobar end. We're talking about commentary, Sharad. We're talking about commentary, and yeah, everything has evolved so much now. It's more of playback music to the action being presented on your screen.
Exactly. Also, thankfully, with the cameras we have nowadays, you could see the quality of pictures brought to you live on your screens. Get the real picture inside the ground.
It's so good for the game, isn't it? You see the business perspective of the game. The game has brought in more areas of employment, broadcasters, ground curators, even small businesses around the ground. Sports can really be very handy when it comes to economic development of a country. We've seen that in so many areas, especially after India liberalized its economy, and Tendulkar's rise happened at the same era.
Exactly, Sachin. And nicely played for a run in the mid-on region. Rightly said, Sachin. And cricket is such a sport where you can brand the products and you can show it visible in through so many areas, especially with all due respect to other sports. So many
Cricket in
places.
Nepal is the second most popular sport after football. The viewership is massive in cricket as well. So, sponsors, corporate houses, Nepali cricket is waiting for you.
Exactly. And if we need to reach that test level, we'll definitely need that support from each and every corner of Nepal. Lalit bowling very well here, hasn't gone for a boundary yet. Be looking for his first wicket. Probably needs to bowl a bit slower, have those variations. There you go. He bowls it slower and it's driven down. Nicely fielded thereby in the cover region. It's 20 overs done. UAE are 69 for 3.
'69 for 3 after 20. '69 for 3. Now slowly a partnership being built here. In fact, this partnership is now 53. They've taken their time, all right, but now both the batsmen have set themselves up. 27 of 58 is Alishan. Mustafa 18 of 44. They've taken their time, as I said. Oh, brilliant fielding. Brilliant fielding. The crowd also lifted up by that excellent effort. Kushal Bhurtal. Very, very good with his fielding abilities. Partnership 53 of 103, as I said. Important partnership in the context of the match. It's a very, very fit Nepali side. They'll throw themselves around, try to prevent singles and doubles as well, because they know that Rohan Mustafa scores 55% of his runs in singles and doubles.
Yes, UAE batsmen, they are opening a bit. Harishankar Shah doing a good job here in his third over, giving only 8 runs.
And to our audiences, you're not watching this match live from Dambula, it's in Kathmandu. We've had a band in here. They have lifted the atmosphere.
Slow and steadily, UAE batsmen are building up a partnership, a good partnership.
And if you are in Kathmandu and around this ground, I think the best thing to do on this Friday afternoon would be to come and watch your team play. They're doing pretty well here, 70 for 3. And mind you, this is the final ODI. It's a tiebreaker because it's one each. The series is now even Steven. The winner today will take the trophy that we showed you a few moments before. After the end of 21st over, Nepal are 3 down for 70.
You can see the batting chart of UAE. Not much of a chart, but building up a partnership, 50-run partnership already between these two batsmen, Mustafa and Sharafu. 28 contribution by Sharafu and Mustafa 18. Prithu Baskota joins me in the commentary box.
Paresh, really good partnership here for the UAE with the youngster, the teenager Alishan, guiding the ship for the UAE. as he punches that one to the long off for a single.
The last over, Hari bowled a very tight over, giving only a single. And Dipender Singh Airi yet again doing a very good job in his fourth over, only given 4 runs. A very smart bowler, smart cricket, all-round cricket, I must say. Scored a 50 in the first ODI. Rohan Mustafa playing on 18 of 47 balls. And Ali Shan, 29 of 62 balls. They have somehow steadied the ship.
That's a ripper from Dipender. There's no slip. You like to see it because the ball is turning away. And we know how effective Dipender is with his off spinners.
Offie bowling to a left-hander. And the situation of UAE, they are still under pressure. I think there must be a slip.
Yeah, that's the best attacking option when the left-hander is on strike facing an offie. And Dipendra is sticking to a tight line and he's getting some turn as well. He's cut away and beautifully hit by Rohan. That is racing away to the boundary, but well done there from Ganendra. Excellent job there.
Very well done by Ganendra Malla, sliding in to the ball and just stopping it for us. Double. Surely saved 2 runs for the team. Yet again, very good fielding by Arif Sheikh in the short mid.
And we have few guests here with in form of Jatin Ahluwalia, the founder and chairman of 7-3 Sports, and Abhishek Saklani, the CEO of 7-3 Sports, to discuss more about the upcoming Nepal T20. We'll hand over the mic to them.
It's a lovely sunny morning. Hello fans, my name is Abhishek Saklani and I'm the CEO for 7-3 Sports, the company who's organizing Nepal T20. So I have alongside with me Mr. Jatin Ahluwalia, the person and you can say the brain behind this super exciting sporting event called Nepal T20. Welcome Jatin.
Thank you, Abhishek. Good morning, viewers. What a lovely sight to be here in Nepal, watching Nepal play UAE, doing extremely well. It's always thrilling to see the level of cricket and the maturity of the playing here. Amazing to be here, Abhishek.
Yeah, why not Jatin? And Nepal is on top right now. They are beautifully bowled. So Jatin, can you please tell our viewers what is Nepal T20?
Well, Nepal T20 is a dream. It's a metaphor for every cricket enthusiastic athlete in Nepal to play for their country in their official T20 league. Nepal T20 is Nepal's cricket board, which is the esteemed Cricket Association of Nepal's official T20 league. It is named very beautifully as Nepal T20 with the ethos of keeping the country first along with the cricket. And it's promising to be a dream for every Nepali cricketer and international cricketer to look out for, be a part of it, participate, and bring Nepal on the global map of cricket.
So, as we all know that Nepal T20 is around the corner. The tournament will start from 12th of December and it will conclude on 31st December 2022. And Jatin, we have heard so much about the international players who are coming. So, can you please tell us how many international players in total they want to be the part of this league and more about international players?
Sure. This is such a beautiful fan sound.
Indeed.
So Nepal T20 will, as it's the official can recognize T20 league, it will follow the ICC rules and standard, and it will have, as per the ICC approved format, only four overseas players to play in the squad of 11, which means there'll be seven players from Nepal and four overseas players uh, for each team. And in the first season, which starts December 12th of 2022, which is next month, we will have six teams participating, each playing in their squad four overseas player, seven Nepali player, and in all they have minimum of five overseas player.
So it's 78 for three after 23 overs. Jatin, what's your take on this young and talented Nepal national team? You have been you have worked with alongside with IPL and so much international exposure you have. So how do you see these young talents? How they'll cope up with the upcoming international teams and
Well, Nepal is a talent powerhouse. The Nepal cricket team is a very, very talented team. One of the best part of them is they are very dedicated, disciplined, and hardworking lot. If you look at the frame picture of the playing 11, they probably have one of the best global fitness in the cricketing nation. And with the kind of talent they possess, Nepal T20 will give them a platform. Oh, there goes another wicket.
wow, wow, what a ball by Dipender, what a ball.
Not only was it a great delivery, but what a beautiful piece of fielding. It was an excellent low catch, superb piece of reflexes, and it just shows the level of their fitness and the level of maturity and the talent that I was talking about they possess.
Wow.
So the Nepal T20, back to your question, will give them a platform to compete with international player, work with international coaches, support staff, analysts, and the use of technology in cricket, which will help them enhance uh, their knowledge very, very fast, very, very quickly. And as we have seen in other countries, and also the example you take of IPL, some of the most recent find have been a result of IPL. And I very clearly hope that's going to happen here as well. The bench strength will increase, the competitiveness will increase, and the international exposure will make Nepal a team to reckon with.
So Jatin, it's Sixer Cup. So can you please tell us about Sixer?
Sixer, as the metaphor for cricket's most coveted short six, is the world's first cricket-based OTT, and it is the official streaming platform for Nepal T20. Sixer is honored and delighted to be associated with Nepal as the sponsor for Nepal playing UAE, and it would provide live streaming, live action, match stories, live scorecard, match footage. Uh, People can download the app from Play Store. They can also go to the browser and type sixer.com and enjoy the live stream. And moreover, the fans from Nepal and all over the world can cheer for their team, follow their player, and it would be a live streaming and an engagement platform for fans to interact with Nepal T20.
How happy are you with the preparation overall going and the hype? And how do you see in next 3 to 4 years how's Nepal T20 is coming up?
Well, extremely delighted to see the preparation going on. I can see in front of my eyes beautiful branding of all the six participating team: Lumini All Star, Janakpur Royals, Kathmandu Gorkhas, Biratnagar Super King, Far West United, and Pokhara Avengers. These six beautiful teams are already up here with all the cricket fans, and the cricket fans can choose which is their favorite team, what are they going to follow, how are they going to cheer with them. And going forward, I see the euphoria. Look at this, this cheer and roar of fan uh, come December, and this non-stop excitement will really grow many, many leaps and bounds.
So it's 23.3 overs. UAE is on 79 for 4. The new batsman is Basil. Tossed up delivery by Dipendra Singh Airi. And what's your take on these Napolese exciting fans, Jatin? It's don't you think that they are too excited?
There is no game without fans. And if you want to know how popular is the game there, only fans can tell you how popular is the game here. And this is the best testimony. Look at the excitement, the song, the dance, the cheer, the roar. It only tells how popular the cricket is and how much the fans love their cricket team. So I think we welcome them. This is a beautiful sight. With that, we wrap up, back to the studio, and look forward to catching up again.
Finally, that partnership of 663 now has been broken. Good sign for Nepali bowlers now. They're struggling to break that partnership. Basil is the new man in. Rohan Mustafa was so reluctant to go back to the pavilion.
Yes, he was. I mean, none of the batsmen, they want to go back to the pavilion. Neither was I when I was playing.
Mind you, that was the slowest walk back I'd seen. Oh, this was close as well. This was close. I think hint of inside edge. $80 for 4 is the score now. I think that recovery was commendable from Rohan Mustafa, the senior pro, and Alishan was still there, 31 of 66. And the field placement, I think, was very, very sensible there, Paresh.
Yes, hats off to the captain, Rohit, who put a short point for Mustafa. Played a bit in the air. Lalit Narayan Rajbashing doing a very good job here for the team.
The ball actually stuck, didn't come on to the bat.
Yeah, when you ball a bit slower in the air, the ball will definitely stick to the pitch, get a grip. That has been case in the last two matches as well.
And the band performing, audience is enjoying. Absolutely festive for Nepali fans. The winner of the match will take the series, will clinch the series. It's a beautiful trophy in offering. And we have the Nepal T20 that's coming up.
Look at the Nepali flag. The spectators are jubilant. Nepal is on top at the moment. UAE 81 for 4 in the 25th over the halfway stage. Lalit Narayan Bakshi doing a very good job here for the team.
I've been impressed by Lalit Rajbangs's line and length in particular, because he's not giving that full length to drive. He's tempting the batsman to come down the track.
Yeah, it's a valiant effort by Dipendra Singh Airi, but couldn't get to the ball. After 25, in the halfway stage, UAE are 82 for 4.
So 82 for 4 now at halfway stage, 25 overs gone. Paresh, I think this is a point of time where both the teams can think of what score. Nepal should think of what score they can restrict UAE, I beg your pardon, and UAE should think of getting to, I think, somewhere close to 230, 240.
Yeah, I mean, they should work hard on their batting. Built up another partnership. The last partnership was above 50 runs per over. I mean, 50 runs, more than 50 runs.
As a fan, sometimes you think that you'd want a contest out of the match, isn't it? They probably not want a dominating Nepali team finishing match in no time. A contest maybe will it attract the crowd, will invite more people to come into this ground.
Yeah, and the Nepali crowd, they will definitely support Nepal. They want Nepal to win. But as a cricketer, I would like to see both the teams fight for this.
As a commentator, even more.
Yes, exactly.
With the introduction of T20 cricket, ODIs is perceived as something less interesting. Oh, this was a bad delivery by Kushal Burtel. Could have landed on the stands. Lucky for him, it's only one run.
Yeah, he's bowled another long hop. He usually does that even in the first match, the second match. He started off with a long hop, but he bowled pretty good. After getting a wicket, his confidence level boosted up and he bowled like a regular spinner.
It's difficult for the wrist spinners as well, isn't it? Again, towards the onside, played sensibly for a single. That's the problem with the wrist spinners. I remember Stuart McGill, who was a fantastic leg spinner of his time, obviously dug into the shadows of the great Shane Warne. But he bowled 5 great deliveries and 1 odd full toss, and that would disturb the whole over, the readings of the whole over. It's a difficult art, isn't it, wrist spin?
Good line and length. Kushal Burtel, he'll be high on confidence after the second match where he took a wicket and bowled pretty well. Yeah, it's very hard for even regular rest. Like you said, 5 good balls and 1 bad ball, you could go for 6 runs.
Audiences inside and outside the ground. We've seen instances where they climb up the trees to watch their favorite players. Yes, you're all on television. You can smile. Give us a wave. It's always great to have fans for the development of any sport.
Spectators are coming in numbers now. They're still entering the ground. It's not even 11 o'clock in the morning now. Another long hop, and it's bowled. The ball stayed a bit low. Look at Kushal Bhutia.
When the luck is on your side, you can get a wicket off a long hop. Paresh and me were anticipating for the ball to land on the stands, but that was not the case. Yes. If you play in heaven, I'll die to watch. That's the kind of fanaticism and celebration for Nepali fans, because this is what they've got. Wicket off a bad delivery, a potential bad delivery.
Yes, Kushal Bhutia, look at that celebration. And the ball stayed a bit low. Alishan Sharaf, who made a handy 33 runs, well compiled, I must say, 33 runs of 69 balls. A strike rate of 47, almost 48.
Unfortunate here for Alishan, but that's cricket for you. That's sports for you. Sometimes you succumb to a poor delivery like this. Stayed low. And now that traditional Nepal chant coming up, the crowd enjoying their team on top. Look at that. How many associate countries do you see these scenes? I bet not many.
And the band, they are going in full throttle as well. Pretty exciting views here from the commentary box.
Never seen an atmosphere like this. A band constantly playing, and the new man in is Sukumaran. Kushal Burtel picks up his first wicket in the very first over.
Yeah, when the luck is favoring you, you'll definitely get a wicket off a bad ball, I must say. But mind you, the ball stayed very low.
Shot wide. Vishnu Sukumaran will be facing. Look at that. That stayed really low. Lucky here for Alishan.
And you can see Alishan there. He was down on his knees. Oh, there's a misfield. But single taken, no harm done.
Brilliant, brilliant fielding. Arjun South. Let's have a look at this. This was struck really hard and a diving stop. Fielding like that boosts the confidence of the whole team. And after the end of 26 over, UAE are 5 down for 86.
Sachin talking about the fielding, the young legs of Nepali team. Like I have been saying, this is the most young team I've ever seen in 20, 25 years for Nepal. When they were the full member, they got the full membership of ACC in 1996 till date. This is the youngest team I've ever seen.
And cricket has been a very fit sport, isn't it? Especially with the introduction of T20 cricket. They know that milliseconds make the difference. Yo-yo test and all coming in. Fitness is taken very seriously. Sanjam Regmi is not a big fan of this rule or this trend, but that's how it is.
That was very well driven by Vishnu. Down to long off for a single. And talking about fielding, Gyanendra Malla, he was one of the best fielders of Nepal team. He's still now, his fitness level is very high. I think the youngsters should look at him and continue to work on their fitness.
Slash toward the offside. No run there. Even Prithu was one of the quickest. Ran in between the wickets really, really fast. Was a tremendous fielder too. He was the quickest when he came into the team, isn't it?
Yes, he was definitely quick. And talking about Sanjam Regmi, when we were in the close camp, he used to call Pitu Baskota and Abhay Rana, who played under 19 World Cup, a burning train.
What number did he give to Prithu though?
Well, we'll have to ask Prithu. Prithu says that he picked his own.
Talk about numbers. It's not just Nepali cricketers, isn't it? Tendulkar once went on to, I think, number 30 before an astrologer told him to come back to 10. Superstitions will always be, has been, will always be a part of sports person's career.
The pitch is, I think the pitch is wearing out a bit. Ball is staying a bit low, and it's high time that Nepal should restrict UAE under 150 runs to get a good chase out of it.
A great toss to win, isn't it? I don't think this was in anticipation, but that one toss, 88 for 5 now, UAE after 27 overs.
Kushal Patel is going to continue from the throwbar, and he's already taken a wicket in the first over. And look at the crowd, look at the band. They're ecstatic.
The atmosphere, I'd never seen an atmosphere like this with that band playing in. Yes, you have had a history of number of people coming in and watching, jam-packed crowd, jam-packed stands. This has been something else today. It feels like a Sri Lankan cricket match. A cricket match in Sri Lanka, rather. Kushal Patel. Again, drifting down the leg side. Basil and Vishnu will have to rebuild again. They lost 2 wickets in quick successions. Both the set batters out now.
Yeah, again, Kushal Patel balling on leg stump, but he's turning the ball. It's not easy for the batsman to play. And he has got that drift that comes into the right hand and pitches and moves away.
Driven, but straight to the fielder. Straight to Captain Rohit. I think the ball hit his knee. I Hope it's not a serious injury. I don't think so. He's got up back on his feet. And the crowd now chanting Nepal, Nepal. How does it feel when the crowd chants Nepal, Nepal, and you're at the center, Paresh?
You'll get goosebumps for sure. And you'll get that confidence when the crowd is behind you. That is what, in the semi-final, I think, what India did when Hardik Pandya lifted the crowd.
Played towards the onside, bad line. We'll always have that threat, especially you're bowling that line, and Kushal Bhurtel now concedes 4 runs. Much needed boundary this for the UAE team.
Yeah, that somehow releases the pressure, but 5 wickets already down. That's a very bad line by Kushal Bhurtel. There are still 5 fielders inside the circle. Rohit Paudel still attacking. He wants to get another 5 wickets.
Thought for a single initially, but decided against it. Now UAE, I think, will look to at least get to 180, Paresh.
Yeah, they should target above 170 to get the game out of it. The pitch is getting a bit slower and lower, and it'll be pretty hard for Nepali batsmen to bat as well for the spinners.
So they'll have to think of that as well and stop leaking runs. That's what's needed. That partnership threatened. 63, the partnership between Mustafa and Ali Shan. Kushal Bhurtel produced a wicket off an unlikely delivery. Oh, this was close too. Played on the back foot. I don't think is the right way on this track. Meanwhile, after 28 overs, UAE are 92 for 5. What's going on here? Vuvuzela, the band playing. Turning out to be an absolute treat to all the fans watching us live and also on the stands. That's the story so far. 92 for 5, UAE, 10 extras. Basil and Vishnu will have to rebuild it from here. Few more wickets here will seal the match for Nepal, will certainly help them concede a low total.
Dipendra is going to continue from the pavilion, and he's done a very good job. As we always say, a very smart cricketer.
Vishnu Sukumaran. Dipendra Singh ID doesn't turn the ball much. That's his. That's the main weapon in his armory. The one that comes in with the angle.
Yeah, he bowled that a bit quicker. I think he'll bowl a bit slower in the air than this ball.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what happens when you have played cricket all your life, isn't it? You can read the minds of the players.
Yes, he mixes all 6 deliveries in an over. That is very well done by Dipendra Singh Airi. And the ball is drifting in for the left-hander. Again, a Kuka 1, no run.
I'm sure he'll be inviting Vishnu Sukumaran for a drive. Hasn't been a comfortable track for that shot, or that one had extra bit of bounce. So Devendra looking threatening here. And look at his stats. 10 runs given in 6.4, and he has taken that important wicket. Oh, this is an absolute ripper. What a catch by Arif. That was slashed really hard by Vishnu Sukumaran, but somehow Arif held on to it.
Yeah, look at the reflex of Arif here. Beautifully done by Dipender Singh Aire, well supported by Arif. I think it's not Dipender's wicket, it's Arif's wicket. The ball hit the keeper's pad, and look at Arif, the reflex that he has.
Second attempt on the second attempt. And six down for UAE now. In deep trouble. Vishnu Sukumaran cut that really hard, but somehow Arif held on to it. Second attempt. Let's have a look at this in different angle. Look at this. Juggled it, but held on to it. Fantastic. This Nepali fielding squad is amazing to see.
First initial movement of Arif was on the left, but when he saw the ball come to his right, the reflex I was talking about, it hit the keeper's pad. Beautiful catch. This is not Dipender's wicket, this is Arif's wicket.
The home team now certainly on top. 6 batters already back to the dugout. Can they send the remaining 4 in quick succession? If that happens, they're up for a historic series win. This Nepali young squad, they needed it. And what an outing this will be for young Rohit Paudel, the youngest Nepali captain ever.
Yes, it will be a very good outing for him. A wicket maiden for Dipender Singh Aire once again. 29 gone, UAE 92 for 6. Rohit Kumar Paudel has maneuvered his bowler very well today, and with a good field set as well. Here's a message from Paras Karka, the former captain.
Dear Paras, if you'll play in heaven, I'll die to watch your game. That's how much they love Paras. They're also chanting Paras, Paras, an absolute legend of Nepali cricket. I think the poster boy for Nepal cricket for a long time. Crowd going Paras, Paras. It's amazing to see how much people love their cricket and cricketers in this country. Wicket made in the previous over by Dipender Singh Aire and oh, this is an appeal. Yes! 7th gone! Everything going Nepal way here.
Basil Hamid gone for a knot, I think. And look at this ball. Sliders of edges and a very good take by Asif Sheikh. Beautifully done by Lalit Narayan Rajbangshi. 7 down for UAE in deep trouble.
The length did it, isn't it, Parish? It had extra bit of bounce. In fact, it's Basil Hamid who's gone for 8 of 23. Fight back for him from him has come to an end. And Nepal now completely on top, 7 wickets down.
Yeah, Basil was struggling in the middle. Good bowling by Nepali bowlers. Dipender Singh Aire started off with the medium pacer Sompan Kumar Jha with immaculate line and length, followed by the spinners. Even Arif Sheikh bowled very well. Harishankar Shah bowled well. Kushal Bhurtel, the part-time wrist spinner, took a wicket as well. A very good team effort and a good win.
Now Ahmed Raja is the next man in. He has abilities with the bat. Can use his long handle. But the situation is very tough here. 92 for 7 now. The crowd loving it. They want an easy victory probably. They also know that the Nepali squad is always a nervous chaser, if I can use that phrase.
Yeah, we could see that in the last game where Gulshan Shah and Arif Sheikh's partnership.
Flighted again. You sense that something is happening in every delivery, isn't it? You feel for young Lalit Rajbangshi, he's worked very hard in this game, came back after an injury, and he's got his first wicket in today's match as well. Coach has shown tremendous confidence in this young leg spinner.
Very well bowled again, and credit goes to the captain Rohit Patel. He's kept two extra covers. One is in the circle. That's very good fielding position, I must say.
Showing tremendous maturity here, young Rohit Patel. He was not in contention for captaincy at one point of time in one good series. And certainly things happened for him. And so far, he has been tremendous, you'll have to say, because an experienced UAE side taking on young Nepali team. And the score reads 92 for 7.
Yeah, credit goes to all the Nepali bowlers and the captain who decided to bowl toss.
Flatter this time. Lalit Rajbangse is sensing another wicket here, going for it. Meanwhile, UAE will have to have a brilliant partnership. I don't think just hanging there is possible. Somebody will have to play the counter-attacking role. This is the kind of situation, 92 for 7. They're stuck at nowhere. You'll have to say, oh, look at the turn. Look at the turn. And another wicket made in this time from Lalit Rajbangse. And after 30 overs, 92 for 7 are the United Arab Emirates.
Priti will be joining me for another 10 overs, I guess. Welcome back, Pritu.
Thank you, Paresh. Nepal on top. 7 wickets down for the UAE. The spinners have done the job for them. Early on, it was the fast bowlers who got the breakthroughs with 3 early wickets, but they're on in. It's all been the spinners. They've done the job for Nepal.
Yeah, Kushal Purtel changing his ends, coming from the pavilion end now. Very well bowled. There was slight drift into the right hand, and after pitching went away. Very good ball by the part-time wrist spinner.
Yes, he's bowling in some really good areas with the mid-on up. So he's inviting the batsman to go across the line, hit him over the top, but he's not giving them that any room. Slight confusion there. The batsman's stuck in the middle, but they'll pass on for a single.
Yeah, young legs, Arjun South there. So quick to the ball, like a cheetah. All these players, all these youngsters are very good in the field. Well led by Gyanendra Malla. He was a very good fielder and still a very good fielder. He's the most senior player.
Yes, Gander's fielding is of a superior quality. He has been the leader in the side, and the youngsters follow him. He's a magnificent fielder. He gets those runouts and catches some brilliant ones, as he has done in the past.
Talking about good fielding, Preto, you are also a very good fielder, very quick to the ball, like a cheetah as well.
Like to stay fit. I'm still quite fit in those regards, but yes, it's you got to enjoy it. Oh, and that's a beauty. Ahmed Raza hesitant to bring that front foot out, nearly hitting those stumps. Missed by a whisker.
And look at the drift and look at the turn. Oh, almost hit the off stump.
Ooh, that was close. That was extremely close.
Kushal Bhutel thought that he got his man and he was celebrating.
No wonder they were so close to the bat and trying to go across the line. Across the line, and it's going to be an easy catch. Easy catch to Hari. And Kushal coming in with the change and picking up another wicket. So Nepali spinners are doing the job here. Ahmed Raza trying to be aggressive, trying to go over the top, but the shot was never on the cards.
Kushal Bhutel, you beauty, bowling good areas. Tried to slog sweep the ball, got the leading edge, and simplest of catches to Hari Shankar Shah. UAE 8 down now in dire straits.
Yes, Ahmed Raza gone for a duck.
Very well bowled by Kushal Patel. Raza played 7 deliveries, gone for a duck. Look at the flight given by Kushal Patel. Tried to play across the line, against the spin, got the leading edge, and simplest of catches to Harishankar Shah.
Yes, not the safest of shots to play, going wrist spinner, going across the line from an experienced campaigner like Ahmed Raza. When his side is in trouble, that ball was outside the off stump, tried to drag it. Should have played it with a straighter bat. Here we have Zahoor Khan, the number 10 batsman for the UAE. And again, they are in danger of getting bowled out under 100. Sure, the coach Robin Singh wouldn't like that.
Yes, it will definitely boost the Nepali batsmen as well, just to chase 100 or 120 runs in 50 overs. Not even 3 runs per over. And look at Kushal Patel's figure, 2 for 9 in his third over, 9 dot balls.
It's a great atmosphere here at the TU Stadium. The crowd is on. Short delivery. Really vibrant crowd in this series decider.
Sixer Cup bilateral series, UAE versus Nepal, powered by Nepal T20. Very well bowled again, Kushal Patel. Now he's getting his rhythm.
Enticing the batsman. That's the end of the over. 31 overs gone. UAE 93 for 8.
Lalit is going to continue from the Chobar end. He's bowled very, very well today, even in the first 2 matches as well.
Happy faces in the crowd. Yes, Lalit has been the number 1 spinner in this series for Nepal. First match, he was unlucky to not get a wicket, but he was economical. Second match, he picked up 3 wickets. And in this match, he's bowled with some really, really good rhythm. And looks like there's going to be a run out. Yes, it is. Easy run out here. 9th wicket gone for the UAE.
That is what pressure does to you. Look at him. There was no run, and the striker is just explaining it to him. It was straight to the fielder. Let's look at the replay. That was an early call, I must say. The non-striker was running down. He couldn't turn back. Easier stuff runouts. 9 down. UAE in total dire straits.
Bizarre piece of running. It's straight to the field, but the batsman called for a single, but then he refused to go. Then it's all over for the non-striker. Former Zahoor Khan. He's gone for another duck.
Hazrat Bilal is the last man in for UAE. 1 wicket away. Nepal at UAE under 100 runs.
While making it look easy with their spinners. They've done the job. And their fielding has been exceptional. Here's the batting card for the UAE. Not one to be pleased about.
Apart from Mustafa and Alishan, the scorecard looks like a phone number.
Certainly does, Paresh. Not a happy looking scorecard for the UAE as Lalit comes in looking for that final wicket and he's attacking the stumps. It looks like it's just a matter of time before the last wicket falls.
Smart bowling by Lalit Narayan Rajwangshi, giving some air and just bowling some armors to get the batsman trapped in front. Very good bowling.
Yes, he can afford to flight the ball. As you can expect with the tail enders, they like to swing their bats. And they need something to depend on the board. And it looks like it's not going to be much, Paresh.
Yeah, I mean, Bilal, the 11th man, and Lalit Narayan Rajbangshi has 3 deliveries to get him out. Let's see what he does.
He would dearly love to get the second wicket, Lalit. He's getting that turn off the wicket. That one is in the air, but safe. Oh, it's really nervous times for the UAE dugout.
Arjun's out, the fielder there. He's very quick as well. Kept wickets in the last 2 matches. And look at him. Very quick to the ball.
Throughout the innings, the UAE batsmen have struggled to play the spin of Nepal. Nepal playing with 4 spinners in the form of Lalit, Dipendra, Kushal, and Hari. And everyone at that one is fine edge. They'll be looking to come back for the second, and they make it quite easily in the end.
Yes, it was a healthy edge, a fine edge, away from the slip fielder.
Quite in front of Arif. He's taken a blinder at slips. Left-hander, that one was really traveling and it stuck his right hand out and it was right there in his palms. Happy faces in the crowd.
Darted it in. Lalit Narayan Rajbangshi finishes off his 6th over. UAE 96 for 9 after 32.
Last over for the last over. After this over, drink.
18 overs still to go, but the wicket column is 9 down already for UAE. Just a mere total of 96. Can Nepal get them all out under 100?
Well, it most certainly looks like it. So the UAE dugout is very disappointed with this batting performance. They never really got a hold on to the match. Rohan Mustafa and Alishan Sharafu tried to consolidate the innings, but they were not fully supported by the later half. As we see another flighted delivery from Kushal, he's tempting the batsman to go across the line, get that final wicket, which looks most likely in this over. I get a feeling that UAE are going to get bowled out under 100.
Full credit goes to the opening bowlers, Sompal Kamya and Gulshan Kumar Jha, who demolished the opening batters and top 3 batsmen. 3 quick wickets in the initial stages.
Yeah, they've really put on the pressure every time there's been any change in the bowling attack. Everyone has come in and ball according to good plans. They know the wicket is slow. They try to attack it, ball in front of the batsman, not give them any room or many short deliveries. And as a result, you see the scorecard on your screens. Ooh, very well bowled by Kushal. He's absolutely pumping with confidence. He's bowling those right areas. You can see a swag about him.
This is what a wicket to 2 does to a bowler, boosts his confidence. He's bowling like a proper leg spinner now, full-time leg spinner.
Oh, he surely is. He's flighting the ball. Nice revs, and the pitch is helping him out as well. Just turning, slight turn. And as we see, Rohit shifting on to the mid wicket from covers, and Arjun just creeping up.
I think he's playing with the batsman's mind, Kushal Patel.
That's what you got to do as a bowler, shouldn't you? Just to play with the batsman's mind, keep them guessing.
Yet another maiden over from Kushal Patel. 33 gone, UAE 96 for 9.
Drinks have been called on the field. UAE 96 for 9 after 33. Very sorry looking scorecard for the UAE.
Yes, 96 for 9 in 33 overs. Still 17 overs to go. Only one wicket remaining. I don't think Rohit Paudel will need his initial bowlers, Sopal and Gulshan Kumar Jha, bring back to the attack because the spinners are doing the job.
Yes, that's been their plan throughout this match. Resting Karan Casey, playing that extra spinner, extra batting all rounder in the form of Hari Shankar, giving them that extra spinning option, which has really put the dent on UAE's scorecard. As you see them hurling, the Nepal team must be really happy, happy faces, smiley faces. See the subs bringing on the drinks, having good time. They would dearly love to get that final wicket as soon as possible, Paresh.
Yes, they must be planning to get it under 100 runs. Below 100, the target will be very easy for Nepal, not even 2 runs per over.
East or west, Nepal is the best. They certainly are at the moment on top in a commanding position. See the crowd waving to the cameras, very happy. They got some charts with messages to the former captain Paras Khadka.
That is a very wonderful gesture for the former captain Paras Karka. He played very good cricket, a legend of Nepali cricket. Talking about Paras Karka, we have an incident. I mean, not an incident, but when I scored 2 centuries in international 3-day matches, and both those centuries, Paras was there with me in the crease in both the occasions.
That's a great moment, Paresh, to have a very good buddy of yours standing alongside you when you get those amazing milestones for your country. It always is a pleasing moment.
He started playing for the senior team from 2014, no, 2004, I guess. And played more than probably 15 to 16 years, good 10 years of cricket he played after he got retired.
Mhm. One of the senior pros in the squad, Paresh.
Yes. Yeah, it was good to play with him.
All right, we're back to live action with Lalit trying to get that final wicket. Sure, Bilal wouldn't be hanging around much. Try to get some extra runs for the UAE. Try to help his cause as well because he'll be opening the bowling. He is quite getting restless. Maybe he wants to take Lalit for a boundary or two in this over. Let's see what goes around here now.
Still bowling at that good areas, Lalit Narayan Rajbangshi. Now I think he'll ball an arm, which comes with the arm in the right-hander.
It's flighted, played on the back foot. Not the ball to be playing back for, but that's what Hasrat Bilal has opted to do.
Bilal looks not much in a hurry. He wants to stay there.
There hasn't been a run scored in the last few overs. It's the scorecard looks absolutely stuck on 96 for 9.
I think it's been ages they've taken a single. Looks like that.
It's at the field. You see two covers. Nepal don't want to give a run away. That one started in. He was targeting the stumps. Gets a thick inside edge.
It was a matter of time. He bowled that ball, the armor. Lucky Bilal got an inside edge. Didn't hit the pads. I think it would have been out.
As we see the VIP box there. Like to see Lalit bowl another armor just to surprise the batsman. That quicker one was Flighted. End of the 34th over. UAE 97 for 9.
Kushal is going to continue from the pavilion end. Bowled a very good spell here. Taken 2 wickets already. 34 overs gone. UAE 97 for 9. Now Bilal is going to take the strike. He'll be tempted. I think Kushal will tempt him to go over the top.
Yes, as he has done all through his spell. Mid on up, he's flighting the ball, asking them to hit across the line. And so far, the UAE batsmen have fallen into his trap. And that one is a bit short. Would like to go a bit in front and entice the batsman to go over.
I think there he bowled a googly there. The left shoulder was dropped.
Batsman having a small chat in the middle. The non-striker must be asking him to just stay patient for a while. Short delivery, rank, long hop. It's wide. Some extra runs for the UAE. The score creeps up to 99.
Welcome runs for UAE. And like I said, he's trying for a googly. First 2 balls bowled a googly. Now, I think he will surprise the batsman with a flighted leg spinner.
That one is flighted but played with the turn. Straight to long off for a single.
It was a very good flight, enticing the batsman to go over the top, but the batsman didn't go over the top. He played all along the ground, driven it very nicely to long off for a single.
It's 100 up for the UAE and really 100 runs. I'm pretty sure the dugout isn't too happy about it. They would love to see some more in the wicket, but the pitch is really turning. It's
Look at the
turning
turn and the
square.
bounce.
Yes, it certainly is turning square. It's variable bounce. Some are staying low, some are just popping up, just gripping the surface.
Mind you, Prithu, I'll come to that point after this ball. Hit on the air, but straight to long off for a single. 1 bounce to Sompal Kami. And now on, every single run given by Nepal, they will have to score that run. So it's very important for Nepal to take the last wicket as early as possible.
That one is swept fine. Only for a single. See the long off fielder is in front. He's not standing around the ropes. He knows that the UAE batsmen are skeptic as to go over or just punch it for a single. So he's somewhere in the middle between the 30-yard and the boundary. He's flighted again. Staying on the back foot. Hustle. End of the 35th over. UAE 102 for 9. Change in the com box. Sachin joins me.
Thank you, Prithu. 102 for 9. So much to celebrate for the home team, not so much for the UAE side.
Definitely not, Sachin. The spinners have done the trick for Nepal.
That's the media box. The audience is now loving this. Nepal completely on top, 102 for 9. Prithu, what do you make out of the situation?
Well, it's slowish track, no doubt about that. And the start that Nepal got, it was just a matter of time before the spinners came on and again put some real good pressure on the UAE batsmen. They never broke the shackles, apart from a good partnership between Rohan Mustafa and Sharafu in the middle, but that did not go on for long. And hence, the scorecard is a pretty sorry looking one for the UAE.
When South Africa was defeated by Netherlands in the T20 World Cup in Down Under, I told that on our day, maybe not on the fast tracks, but on the subcontinent pitches, we can defeat good sides.
Yes, it suits our kind of play with the spinners that we have. Definitely suits Nepal's style of play, I should say. You see, batsman making some adjustments, and Lalit will be continuing with his 8th over.
103 for 9. We have the Nepal T20 coming up, so we have franchisee owners around the ground as well to promote cricket, to support cricket in Nepal. It has a huge prospect in business as well. Here with me, I have Mr. R.K. Gupta, who is the owner of Biratnagar Super Kings. It's so good to see you here, sir. So, what made you invest in one franchise of the Nepal T20? What made you invest in this team?
इन्वेस्ट हम कर रहे हैं इंडिया से और आगे भी करते रहेंगे.
Have you been following cricket very passionately?
Yes.
How much of knowledge you have on Nepali cricket?
नेपाली क्रिकेट का हमारे को अनुभव है और आगे भी हम इसमें करते रहेंगे. नेपाली क्रिकेट का हमारे को अनुभव है, आगे हम इसमें इन्वेस्ट करते रहेंगे.
Which part of India are you from, sir?
राजस्थान, जयपुर.
Inspired by Rajasthan Royals?
Yes.
From Jaipur itself? It's
Jaipur,
called the
Jaipur,
pink,
Jaipur.
It's the Pink City.
Pink City, Jaipur, Rajasthan.
This was a massive attempt of Hoy towards the onside. Luckily for the batsman, the ball didn't connect. And the score remains 104 for 9. The fan following in Nepal is amazing, isn't it?
Yes.
So 104 for 9. And with me is R.K. Gupta, the franchise owner of Biratnagar team in this Nepal T20 that's coming up after this series. So much of hype about it, sir. Excited for your team and the whole Nepal T20?
And all Nepal T20.
So any favorite player of yours in particular from Nepal?
Okay.
So the score is 104 for 9. Sompal coming on to the 37th over now. And Prithu will continue with me. Thank you, Mr. R.K. Gupta, the owner of Biratnagar franchise. And exactly not Nepal, what Nepal want here. Extras, wides.
Definitely not Sachin. I like the change, bringing their premier fast bowlers in. It's just been spinners all the way through after the opening bowler spell. And also Arif was another medium pacer who was brought into the attack. And now it's time for Sompal to finish off the UAE innings.
Yorker coming in. Yes, exactly the case. It's what the fast bowlers do, isn't it? When they have tail-enders, they would want to attack with the full-length delivery, a Yorker. 105 for 9, the score.
No doubts, Sachin, they would want to finish off the innings on a high, not get them extra runs. Anything that the UAE batsmen make from here on in is bonus runs for them, because it's the last wicket and the pitch is really playing its tricks. That one is
That hurry around to the batsman. Chance for a run out. Direct hit, I think, would have been close.
Ooh, it was that man again, Dipender Singh Airi. He's a live wire in the field, as you see in the replay. He had hit. Oh, the batsman was kind of lazy.
Absolutely, he did not drag his bat in. It was very, very casual by Bilal there. And you don't take risky singles when it's Dipender Singh Airi who is at the ball. Look at this. Would have been touch and go.
Yeah, would have made it, but that's not what you'd like to see. You need to drag the bat. Another Yorker. That one's flicked away, running away to the square leg boundary. And that's a 4 for the UAE. Welcome runs. Finally, after some while. It's been a minute.
Exactly. And this will now frustrate the Nepali bowlers because they've got almost the whole team, 9 wickets down. 11th man is disturbing you till the end of this inning. So it'll be frustrating times for Nepali bowlers, but I'm sure Sompal has got that experience under his belt.
They're trying hard to get that wicket, but it's strong determination by the UAE batsmen. The last pair trying to stick it out for them.
How long can these two hold on is the key now. They can add 20 more runs. You never know. The pitch is not the flattest to bat on. 10 boundaries and a 6. That 6 by Wasim was an absolute treat to the eyes.
Yeah, what a shot that was over extra cover of the first delivery. And the very next ball, he was back in the hut.
Such a sweet revenge for Gulshan, isn't it? It's actually humiliating when a batsman goes after you the very first delivery.
Well, it was floated outside the off stump. He did get that shape, but it was beautifully timed. He just lobbed
Transfer
it
of
over.
balance. The
Yes.
transfer of balance was something else.
So we have a 17-run partnership for the last wicket for the UAE, which took them over 100. They were in danger of getting bowled out for double digits.
Both Ayan and Bilal, they look proper batsmen. It's not the tailender Hoik that they're showcasing out there. So that's the end of the 37th over. 9 down for 110 UAE.
$110 for 9. What do you think the message from the UAE dugout would be to the batsman in the middle, Sachin?
Produce some magic.
Well, definitely need one.
Absolutely. One big partnership.
That's all they have. That's all they would want right now.
Yeah.
Last wicket in hand, 17 runs. Partnership so far. They would love to get it to a 40. That's a long way.
I'm sure Bilal will want to use his long handle against Dipender Singh Airi with the turn maybe somewhere towards mid-wicket reason.
Yeah, and Dipendra would tempt him as well, give him that flight, but he's kind of really hesitant to go